They say self-discipline is the magic power that makes you virtually unstoppable. Do you have the inner strength to say no when so many others say yes? See, self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. If you don't control what you think, it's virtually impossible to control what you do. So my question for you is, how often are you exercising your self-discipline muscle? Believe in you. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. You think you can't, but yes, you can too. The power of the mind is one of the most untapped resources in existence. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can't or whether you think you can, you are probably right. See, the three most important words you can say to yourself are yes, I can. When everyone says you can't, determination says you can. When everyone says you can't, resiliency says yes, I can. When everyone says you can't, your heart, your will, your passion says yes, I can.
This may be the depression talking. We were built and we have evolved to survive. And you will survive this day, you will survive tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. I have no doubt in my mind the strength you hold, because if you have made it this far, and I know you've destroyed barriers, I know you have climbed walls, I know you have broken down stigma because you are still here. I want you to know that you matter. I want you to know you have value.
Every day is a new day and another opportunity that others may not have. This life that you have been given, this life that you are temporarily holding on to, this life that has been just given to you for only temporary reasons, has more meaning than you can ever imagine. So many people in the world take life for granted instead of realizing that you have to take the opportunity to live at the best
and do things that most people won't do on a daily basis. That's all success is. It's those that are crazy enough to believe, those that are crazy enough to do, those that are crazy enough to get up and take massive action, the type of action that makes others look at them like, what in the world are you doing? How do you make all those phone calls? How do you send all those emails? How do you make all those videos? How do you do all those push-ups? How do you run all those miles? I love the commercial when a little girl says, you didn't wake up to be mediocre. Be obsessed with success, or be average.
If you are what you think about, then you have to start getting real careful about what you think about. Now you have to start this with being cautious about every conversation that you have with your friends, with your relatives, with your mother, with your husband, with your children, that focuses on what's missing in your life. If you want to attract that into your life, but you're talking about what's missing and thinking about what's missing, understand that what you think about is what expands. You will continue to expand more of what's missing, and you'll continue to attract what's missing in your life. I never talk about what's missing in my life. I only put my attention on what I intend to create.
Success is what happens after you survive all of your disappointments, all of your failures. See, your greatness, see, your success is limited only by the investments that you are willing to make in yourself. And there are no exceptions to this rule. The great Jim Rohn said, success is something that is attracted by the person that you become. So you can be a lazy person today and wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of living this way. It's time for a change. And you have the power to make that change and instantly become obsessed with success and never settle for less and become the best version of who you were called to be. Your time is now.